Hello everybody, how we doing this fine afternoon? Yep, I finally done a desert thing. Everybody's gonna be like, I'm gonna be honest, everybody's gonna be like, Vinny, you have done jack shit since the last time you made a fucking episode. And, they're gonna be like, God, you're a fucking idiot. And I'm like, man, come on, I've been doing stuff lately. So I've been doing a bunch of new areas. I actually took out the spawners again. Yeah, that's probably a big fucking I'm stupid thing. But I'll get to that after I've finished looking at shit and damn that desert looks like shit. This desert is supposed to be a teaser that's gonna extend out. And like before, I still do everything in boxes before I take away the fences and stuff. So everything still looks like shit. That's why everything is the way it is. That's why the the fungal forest is like that and shit. So basically, I'll explain this. So what I've got going is this is another new main faction. This is going to be the Sand Kings. These guys are going to be basically slavers and a bunch of assholes that live in the desert. Uh, yeah. Let's see. I've done a little bit of like a castle ruin, but it's like the rest of the castle is like sunk under or something. I don't know. I decided to put a wall here. I'm like, yeah, there's a little alcove kind of thing here, and I fucking there we go. I like the idea that this tower fell over in like a little bit of a diagonal way, and this one's still barely standing, kind of. And over here, I did a big lake with a little bit of village. I fixed where the spawners are gonna be so that they are gonna be able to fight each other constantly. This is another temple. I'm gonna put some lizard men here. This one's a lot smaller, a lot smaller. This is gonna be a forest that I'm gonna do. It's a little teaser. This is I wanted to make a swamp, but Jesus Christ, is this a huge fucking square? And it's Jesus. So I had the Necromancer Tower in a big swamp. This is it for the swamp, and then we've got this portal here. I'm gonna change the portals up to be like specific dimensions. I need to look up the specific dimensions that they can go to or come from or stuff can come from in Dungeons and Dragons. I'm trying to remember. I know that the Shadowfell is this one, and basically that's depression and undead. That's all it is. And shit, it's basically undead and depression. That's all it is. That's the best way to describe it. That's what that place. That's what that portal's going to. Let's see. Let's see over here. I made another forest, but I'm gonna put some elves in here, or maybe some bandits. I don't know. And over here, I made a bit of a jungle, a little teaser jungle. So that's pretty much. I'm getting a sore throat. I have nowhere now. I want some water, but I've got none next to me, so I'd have to get up. Fuck. So the reason I took out all the spawners, once again, let's just look around at the beautiful thing I've been working on for a while now. But the reason I took out the spawners is because I want to put in the stationary stuff that's not attacking, or the stuff that's not attacking but moving around, and then I'll put in the spawners and let them fight. So basically, I'm gonna put in all the detailed guys first, like the heroes, the guys that are walking around that don't fight but are kind of like nomads, just walking around, hanging out. Also, I've got a bunch of smaller organizations and shit that are gonna be wandering around like nomads and members and stuff. And I'm gonna have like their headquarters in some places, and I'm gonna get down to that for more details. So we've got a bunch of guilds and stuff that I've got down. or cults, more cults. It's not going to be the same as these cultists. It's not going to be the same as the cultists we had before. These cultists are worshipping like the dark gods specifically. These cultists I'm making in now, they're not really cultists. They're basically just really shit people. And some people, they're just organizations and shit and stuff like that. It's gonna be adding a lot more diversity to this world. Some of them are gonna be able to take positions and fight, but some of them are probably not going to be and be more of nomads. So that's what's gonna be. So I'm gonna list them off. I've got a notepad here, a literal notepad in my hands. So let's find somewhere to stop. Let's stop right here. So I'm gonna name them out. So first we got the Arcane Brotherhood. I thought this would be a great idea for like wandering mages and stuff like that. And then we've got, I swear to God, I thought I turned that off. Then we have the Dark Templars. They're gonna be a lot like the Templars that are also gonna be in here. The similarities between them is they like to fight, or they are not really holy beings, but they want to fight magical beings. They hunt magical beings and such. The difference between them is the Dark Templars are hunting just about not just monsters and creatures of bad. They hunt other races that they deem not human. They're like not humans. They're basically racists. They're like extremists when it comes to racism. So we got the Dark Templars, the Templars, the Arcane Brotherhood. There's three of them. And we've got the Silver Warriors. They're basically going to be werewolf hunters. And now we've got the Beast Lords, who are the werewolf people, or are people secretly coming together as werewolves, and they're like a pack, kind of. I don't know. They're a bunch of werewolves that are hanging out, stuff like that. Then we've got the Rebellion, which kind of rebels. Someone just yelled. I'm gonna kill someone. Um, the Rebellion is probably gonna be against the Alliance because they want something different than what's going on. And then the Tomb Guardians is another one. These guys are gonna be especially in the desert because these the Sand Kings really want to dig up old tombs and pyramids and shit and take all the riches for themselves. These guys are rich and they're basically going to be like the Egyptians, except maybe a little bit different. I don't know. They're going to be a lot like them though. But these Tomb Guardians are going to be going against them in the ways of they are undead, but they are like good undead that are fighting to protect their tombs and will only fight people that are like defiling their tombs and stuff. So these guys might come around once in a while if like people are defiling the tombs, stuff like that. That would be fun. And I think that's pretty much it for today. Let's see. Do I have anything else? I don't think so. Other than that, I just made more places for spawners and evened them out more so that they're closer together or farther away if need be. Should be pretty good. So this is another area I can start putting in spawners. I'm first of all gonna finish this for next episode, which I don't know when that one's gonna come out. I'm gonna try and get it out for tomorrow, but if it's not tomorrow, it's definitely gonna be the next day. So yeah. Thank you everybody for coming. Let's sit down on this temple. So the next thing I definitely want to do before I leave, I'm gonna tell you what I want to do really quick for the next episode is finish this forest, finish that other like rectangle of stuff that I didn't have anything in. I have a plan for it. I have a very big plan for it. And try and put in some of the detailed characters and stuff. I'm not giving them names anymore. I'm giving them more of descriptions of like a title, kind of like the Brave Warrior, the stuff like that. It's gonna be interesting for sure. So thank you for coming. I'll see you all in the next one.